Hey everyone, and welcome to the new episode of the Master Adventure. If you're new in our channel, my name is Wanda. I'm my
I'm
husband,
Glenn.
Glenn, and we are the Master. And today we're going to show you our road. By the way, we're making before like a 3 videos talking about the road because the road isn't a big challenge we have here. But now we can show you how it looks. So
We have literally spent thousands of dollars
yeah.
on the road, and I know you're going to look at it and go, "Really?" Uh,
But yeah,
it used to be worse.
yeah. The road have the first part. If you're looking right now, is the first part like on a quarter of mile is an a county
County
maintenance.
maintained right up to that right sign right there.
Yeah. After that, we are continuing. It's on a private road, and my husband and another neighbor are the person give the maintenance of the road. Not the road have a lot of holes.
Potholes.
Yeah, but it's and recently we have a big days of rain.
Right after the hurricane, we had really big rain. The roads were all running with water. It washed out a bunch of gravel and stuff. What little gravel we have.
Yeah, and damage the work they made before. But that's like that looks the road. And other things I want to show you is the distance from the
The
pavement
pavement,
pavement road
to our house.
through our house. And it's a long way. After I did this video, I realized takes to me 30 or almost 40 minutes from the
14.
14 minutes.
14
Yeah,
minutes.
14 minutes. So sorry, 14 minutes from the pavement road through the house. No.
So she's talking about the pavement from the pavement to the house takes her 14 minutes because she has a new car and she wants to tear it up, and it only takes me about 10 minutes because my truck's got a little more use on it.
But it's the amount. But the important thing of that is I can leave nothing in my home. Because if I left something in my home,
Her phone.
yeah, for example, the phone or my lunchbox or whatever I left in the home takes to me the same amount of time for go back and forth, and probably in 30 minutes or 40 minutes and go again and in the road, not. And for that reason, for me it's stressful in the morning. I be sure I get everything I need to my work because I don't have a lot of time. And the another thing is, if you watch the previous video talking about my job, the traffic in the morning here is horrible, and 5 minutes making a difference of 30 minutes. Because if I left my home 5 or 10 minutes after the time it's
It could
supposed
be a
to
difference of 20 or 30 minutes getting to
yeah
work.
yeah it's so stress in the morning is so stress for me.
You can see in this video right now that there's a lot of mud holes and water holes right now. It's funny because sometimes these, like right now, these things are all dried out. It's been what, a week, if even about a week. All these holes are dried up, but then there are other times that if we continue to get rains and rains and rains, that road will have water on it for a month.
But right now I'm still in the video, I'm still in the main road.
The main road, yeah.
I'm not near.
This is the county. This is still the county road.
I'm not near to the road we have to get access to the property. Not I'm not near right now.
We call it the Woods Road. You'll see in a minute why.
You're soon going to look how looks our Woods Road, and but yeah, and we are happy here. Even we have to drive back and forth every day with this road.
And like I said, even as bad as it looks, it's better than it was. It's over time. It's we've continued to work on it and work on it, and it's like there were holes when we first came out here in that main road that she was just showing you that went completely across the road and were literally a foot deep. We saw equipment nearly get stuck in the holes trying to move like heavy equipment on trailers and stuff. The back ends of the trailers would drag the ground, and we had a guy out here doing some work for us, and he nearly got stuck on the main road. That's how bad it was. And of course, FedEx and the UPS and the mail, they won't go down it. Now FedEx and UPS, well, the mail lady, she's lazy, but different story. And so we just passed
Sometimes
two.
I understand them, baby. Sometimes I understand.
So it just passed. We have two neighbors. Um, she's passing the second neighbor's house right now.
Yeah.
Big mud hole in front of his house. He's got a creek that runs right there underneath the road, and so the other day it was washed out and water was running on both sides of it. You put that video out.
No, I don't upload this video.
You'll have to follow this
Yeah.
video with that video
Yeah.
to let the people see what.
This field right now was almost underwater. Completely, this field was underwater after this rain of the Davy storm.
There's some old back roads right there to the right. There's some old roads that go into the woods, and actually one of them loops around to back over to our road. But there are times that a lot of it's a foot to 2 foot underwater. Like probably right now, it's probably got at least a foot of water in it, and it's unpassable. You'll see over to the left, the white ground. That was all that right there where she's at now was running like a river. It was completely underwater. All that road right there was underwater. And this is the beginning of the woods road.
Yeah,
So
finally.
we're leaving the field and going in through the woods. It's a little darker and cooler, and
Yeah, but this is a road we are working more
we
hard.
spent money
not
on. Yeah,
spend money because the road we get access to our property, not, and we are spend money with gravel and trying to level,
and
cut the
actually,
trees.
when we moved out here, this road did not exist. Um, me and two younger guys cut all the trees for this road. I hired a guy with a forestry mulcher to come in, and he spent an entire day on just this road alone, cutting all the stumps down and cutting the brush on the side and widening it out. Like I said, there's some areas that we still gotta work, but it really is a lot better than it was before.
And if you watch the video before, you're gonna see uh, he built a bridge because we have to cross on a small creek. Always this creek is dry. Most of the time, it's dry, except the day with the rain. The creek looks like a river, not a creek.
It was running around the bridge. In fact, when we have water running under that bridge, that's when you know we've got a lot of rain, because otherwise it stays dry most of the time. And there's actually another little creek right here where she's coming up on. There's a little creek that crosses the road. That's another one when it rains really super hard that we get a little creek there, which is not normally any water running there.
Now you're gonna see this is the bridge he built, not.
Yeah.
And
This bridge is made out of railroad ties and telephone poles. I've seen a huge bulldozer go over it. I've seen a huge track hoe go over it. We've had the gravel trucks were a little bit leery about coming over it the first time. And when I showed them how it was constructed, they're like, "Oh yeah, no problem." And we've got pictures of the gravel trucks going over it with full loads of gravel, and I mean it doesn't move.
Yes.
And right here to the left, we've started a new road that will go directly straight to our property. Because as the road continues here in just a second, we don't actually technically own the property, and so we're having to put a there is an easement where we got the new road, so we're having to use that easement and to put that new road in.
Yeah. Right now we don't have an address, not, but we are working with the county for giving to us an a name of this road. And when finally that happened, we have the straight access for our property, and we have a name of, and we're gonna have an address. But
But
I for sure on FedEx,
oh,
post
they're not going
office,
to come to our house.
they don't come.
No,
Yeah. Anyways.
we'll be lucky to get a fire truck to come to our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this road right here doesn't. It was an existing farm road. It's been there for over 50 years, but like I said, it's not a proper easement, and it's not on our property. So the county said we would have to go ahead and cut the easement road, and so we could use it to access our property. So it's been cut. It's just a matter of I got to go back and clean it up and take out some stumps and bring in a little bit of gravel here and there. And
That
here's the other creek
the
right
other
here.
creek. Yeah, this is the other
And when it
creek.
rained, from where you can see the front of her car to almost that white post on the other side, the water was all the way across there. It was probably about a foot and a half deep. I drove through it in the truck, and the truck's is fairly high, and it was all the way up to the running board on it. And then this is the beginning of our property, coming
Yeah.
into our property. This area right here, when we first started, was a total mess. And like I said, we slowly just bring more loads of gravel, more loads of gravel, more loads of gravel. Um, we every time we can afford it, it's like usually when we get a windfall of something, we get some cash. And like I said, I think last time I spent $1,000 over a 2 weeks period hauling gravel and filling in
Yes.
some of these low spots. And a lot of these spots right here were, when they got wet, they would turn into nearly foot deep ruts. And as you can see now, they're wet, but they're not ruts. There's enough gravel in them now to keep them from the road from actually getting tore up. So that's, like I said, that's one of the things about bringing in more gravel is at least now we don't have the deep ruts that we had before. We
Yes.
need to work on it a little bit more, starting right here, going into our driveway. This is we have a loop driveway that goes around the front of the house.
But now
The
you can look at our house, not
barn over on the right
barn,
there.
and the sitting area, and the front patio, and the front porch, the chicken coop, and
The old
yeah.
old outhouse,
Mm-hmm.
the old outdoor shower is still there. It's all
Yeah.
functional.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's soon going to finish this video. And if you like this video, please share and subscribe and hit the button notification. And if you have some comment and questions you want to make us, leave in the comment sections. And see you around. Bye bye.
Bye.